Hi, I hope you're doing really well. I'm going to be doing a reading today from Messages from the Mermaids. And yeah, we are coming up to the new moon on the 16th of this month. And we are also currently in the pre-shadow of Mercury Retrograde. So Mercury is not retrograde just yet, but we're in the shadow of that period, which means that you might start experiencing things not going quite so smoothly with regards to communications, emails, electronic equipment, cars, that type of thing. So try to be patient. If these things happen, then do try to be patient and just go with the flow. And that's seems to be the core message from the mermaids, actually. So this is my Messages from the Mermaid deck. Yay! And this is the deck I will be working with right now, because what I want to see is how the energies are going to be affecting us all over the next maybe week or few weeks. Let's just see what's happening, because things are all up in the air, obviously on a global scale, but this affects us on a personal level too, and this is what we'll be looking at with the mermaids, because they do come in on this heart, emotional, feeling level, and whatever's going on in the world or in your life personally, it hits us in an emotional way usually. So it is all about flowing with the feelings and just seeing what energy wants to come through and allowing yourself to express that. So I'm going to ask the mermaids from my heart to share their messages of wisdom with us today. Okay. And I am still doing one-to-one readings if you feel drawn. Oh wow, that flipped out. Wow, yay, we got abundance. That is so cool, yay. And also it's really interesting, like I'm just digressing, I tend to do this, but first of all let me just say I am doing one-to-one readings at the moment if you feel drawn. And if you fly or swim over to my website, which is karenk.co.uk, I'll put the link here, then all the details are there of how to book a reading with me if you feel drawn. So the abundance card really ties in very, very nicely with this time of harvest. We're around the harvest period. So I know that started in September, the end of September, but it goes on, and you'll notice that the fruits are on the trees, and it's a time to celebrate, to reap the rewards of the seeds that we have sown on any level. So this abundance card tells us that there is incoming abundance. Now this could be financial, it could be material, it could be spiritual, it can be health, it can be on any level. So just be receptive to that, because it's all around us. And she is gorgeous in her gold mermaid tail with a golden coins symbolizing the abundance, which, as I said, doesn't have to come in a financial form, but it very well could. So just look out for that and be receptive, and also work on any blocks that you might have with regards to receiving abundance. So if you've got any issues like surrounding abundance, any issues at all, any kind of repetitive thoughts that come up, for example, oh, money is dirty, and you know, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, and these little sayings that go around, it's really important to work on those and change the narrative, change your own narrative, and see how that directly impacts on your ability to receive the wonderful flow of abundance that is for everybody. No one is excluded from this flow. Abundance can come in the form of love, and everybody, everywhere is entitled to that love, including you. We're all entitled to this love, an abundance of love. Okay, so that's a lovely card to start the reading, and she literally flew out. She couldn't wait to come out of the deck. So let's see what message wants to come out next from Messages from the Mermaids. And I'm loving your feedback and your very, very kind comments about my deck. And just let me say as well, the artwork by Linda Olsen is incredible. She is such an amazing artist. Do check her out. She's on Instagram and she does sell copies of her prints, which would make wonderful gifts for the festive season or birthdays, etc. And she's prolific. She is always producing just the most fantastic artwork, and it's such a great honour for me to have worked with her on this Messages from the Mermaids deck in conjunction with Hay House, of course. There's one that doesn't want to go back in. Contemplation. What are you contemplating right now? What are you not contemplating right now? Is there something going on in your life that needs to be contemplated? Sometimes we get so swept along with life and we don't have time to think or really consider what we're doing or what's happening to us, and we just get swept along on the wave, in the current, if you like, especially if we're talking about the mermaid energy. And sometimes it's good to go with the flow, but sometimes it's good to sit on that rock, just like she's doing, and contemplate the possibilities, contemplate what is going on for you, contemplate how you can manifest and receive more abundance in your life. So contemplation can take many forms and it can be about anything at all. And I really feel like you will know exactly what this relates to. So do take some time out, even if it's only 5 minutes, even if it's when you're in the bath, a little walk in nature, a little walk to the beach if you can, and just allow your mind to contemplate whatever it is that needs to be contemplated. Give yourself the space and time to do that. Even if you're super busy, you can always find a few moments where you can just allow yourself to contemplate. So this is the message from this mermaid. And I'm going to pull another card now. So let's see what message the mermaids have for us to complete this little 3-card reading for today. And there's another one that doesn't want to go in, and it's the magic card. Oh gosh, this card comes out all the time for me when I'm doing my own readings, and as you know, if you've watched my videos before, you'll know that this card has a very deep spiritual connection for me. So we are looking at, the scene is Merlin's cave. There is a Merlin, a wise man who lives in Merlin's cave. And then you have the Mer Fairy. Now she is half mermaid and half fairy, and she's the only Mer Fairy in this deck, Messages from the Mermaids. It was really important that she appeared in this deck because also, if you know me, you know that I love fairies, I love mermaids, I love all elementals, I love unicorns, I love the whole range of wonderful elementals that exist in the elemental realm. Now, the Mer Fairy symbolises the union of the land and the sea. So it's really important to me that she was in this deck and that she embodies these things within this deck. And depending on which way you look at it, the Merlin is handing her the Pearl of Wisdom that is imbued by the moonbeams, which is behind her, the moon, or she could be giving the Pearl of Wisdom to the Merlin. So it's whatever way you want to interpret that. Either way, there are pearls of wisdom to be had. So be receptive to them. Now, perhaps the pearls of wisdom tie in with the abundance. Perhaps they're actual pearls. You might get actual pearls. Wouldn't that be fab? I feel like it's talking spiritually actually, and the abundance can be a spiritual abundance coming to you through pearls of wisdom. So keep your mind, heart and eyes open for this. This is a card of magic. This magic card comes in to remind you that magic is all around. Open your eyes, open your heart, open your mind to see the magic that is all around in nature, in everyday life. Sometimes we take things for granted and we don't see the magic and beauty that is literally before our eyes, right in front of us. How many times do you look at the night sky and say, wow, that is incredible? Because it is incredible. Think about it, feel it. It's incredible. There is magic all around in nature, in every single wave, in every single grain of sand. Magic is all around. And this card comes in to remind us of this fact. And this card continually comes out to remind us of this fact. And also that we contain the pearls of wisdom. We have that pearl of wisdom within ourselves, and we only have to tap into it. It can have a profound impact. Every little thing that you do, washing up, going shopping, whatever you do, even the things that you might deem as being boring or just necessary chores, there can be magic within those too. And I know that might sound a little bit far-fetched to some of you perhaps, but you can find the magic and the joy in every single thing that you do. It's about kind of changing your attitude, your perceptions. So yeah, what a great reading. I love that. So we've had abundance, contemplation and magic. Thank you, mermaids, for sharing your pearls of wisdom with us. I hope this reading resonates, and whenever you're watching this reading is the perfect or the perfect time for you to be watching. So take it if it resonates, and if it doesn't, don't try and make it fit, just let it go. But hopefully there's some little pearls of wisdom in there for everybody. And I send you so much love, light, joy and magical mermaid blessings. Until the next time, take very good care of yourselves, and I will see you very soon.